Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about refractory period. Now what is this refractory period? So refractory period is nothing but it is a length of time. It is the length of time in which a muscle shows no response at all, shows no response at all, whatever may be the strength of stimulus. So refractory period is the period or length of time in which a muscle shows no response at all to a strength of stimulus. That means a muscle would not show a response to a second stimulus. It would be not having the second stimulus. It would be continue with the first stimulus. So during this particular length of time where muscle doesn't take the second stimulus is a refractory period. So how you may define the refractory period? It is the length of time during which the muscle doesn't respond to a second stimulus at all, whatever may be the strength of stimulus. Now what are the types, or what is the bifurcation of refractory period? Firstly, we have absolute refractory period. Absolute refractory period. Absolute refractory period is that length of time in which the muscle shows no response to a stimulus at all, whatever may be its strength. But second, we are having the relative refractory period. In relative refractory period, the muscle can show a response when we have a supra threshold stimulus. That means a stimulus which is at its maximum, at its peak, that may cause a response. So if I will make a graph, it will look like this. So if this is a threshold and this is 1/3 of repolarization, so this particular region between threshold and 1/3 of repolarization is the absolute refractory period. Here the muscle will not show any response to the second stimulus, whatever may be its strength. But after this 1/3 repolarization and the initial depolarization, muscle can show a response to a suprathreshold stimulus. That means it would be relative refractory period. What is this? This is action potential. So absolute refractory period is that length of time in action potential at which the muscle will not show any response to the second stimulus, and refractory period is the length of time in the action potential in which muscle can show the response if the stimulus is suprathreshold. Now what is the reason behind it that muscle doesn't show the response? So a clear reason behind this is inactivation of sodium channels, sodium gated channels. The sodium gated channels get inactive during this refractory period, so there is no influx of sodium, so there would be no second stimulus. And generally this refractory period is of long time in cardiac muscles. That's why cardiac muscles do not have fatigue problem. So that was all about the refractory period, absolute refractory period and relative refractory period. Thanks.